Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV with a quick hitter college basketball top 25 video for this Saturday, January the 14th. Look, college football is done. We did the college football top 25 every week through the season. Now it's college basketball. So we're going to do this every Friday night into Saturday, some top 25 action. Don't forget also, we're going to be trying to do it every Wednesday as well, midweek. Had one this past Wednesdays. There's a lot of top 25 games on Wednesdays as well. So Wednesday and Saturdays, look for some top 25 college basketball videos. We're going to hit 3 quick games here for Saturday. And we're doing this quick because I know it's NFL playoffs. Playoffs! Hey, the NFL playoffs are here. It's 13 playoff games through the Super Bowl. 6 of them take place this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So make sure you check out my NFL Fade the Public video as well this Saturday right here on Wager Talk TV. Download that Wager Talk TV app for your mobile device when you're on the go as well. Hit subscribe and hit the bell for instant alerts when these videos go live each and every day. All right, there's actually only 2 true top 25 games for this Saturday, so we're going to do a quick hitter fashion. By the way, I'm doing this on Friday afternoon a little bit early so we can get it posted. We do not have lines yet on these games, so a little bit of advanced look here for you, but I'm going to throw in a third game that's just a bit outside cut for you at the end. Let's start, though, at 2 o'clock Eastern in the Big 12. We're going to look at Kansas State and TCU, and this is a situation where you have number 11 Kansas State traveling to number 17 TCU for a 2 o'clock Eastern game on ESPN2 on The Deuce. And look, we talked about TCU on Wednesday. They played a top 25 game against Texas. And I mentioned in that video that the football team might have been overrated. By the way, those of you that haven't been with me since the semifinal video, I said that TCU was not one of the 4 best teams in college football. Well, let me get back on my soapbox once again. All of you naysayers out there after Michigan lost a misleading loss, jumped right back and said, oh, look, how do you like TCU now? Well, I think Georgia exposed them. That was the biggest blowout loss in the history of a bowl game, not just a national championship, of any bowl game. And I bring that up not to gloat, but mainly because I'm not so sure the TCU men's basketball team is much better. They're ranked top 25, 17th right here, but they're just 31st overall in the KenPom rankings. We talked about this the other night on Wednesday. That's where they were standing as well. And they were only 26th on Wednesday in the Sagregan ratings coming in. They did move up now to 18th overall in the Sagrins, but they're still 26th in that power rating that I look at. And we'll look at a projected line here. Once again, we don't have real lines here, but using the Sagregan predictor rating is usually a pretty good indicator. And this would have TCU as about a 1-point neutral court favorite. So at home, at about 3 points. So they should be a couple basket favorite in this game. TCU, very good defensive team. I'm not going to take that away from them. Top 25 in defensive efficiency, but they're only 67th in offensive efficiency. They played a moderate pace. And Kansas State this year, I'm not so sure Kansas State's any better in this one. They do rank a little bit ahead in offense, about 40 points higher, but they're a little bit weaker in defense. Much faster pace at 80th. Both these teams are above average tempo, so I think we could see some points here. So a little bit of an early lean on the over. We'll have to see where that number comes. I know TCU struggles to score at times, but at home, I think they'll play better offensively, and there could be a fast pace if Kansas State wants to run. I think TCU might follow. So let's take a look at the over in the Kansas State TCU game, depending where that number comes out, obviously, if there's value. All right, another Big 12 battle. The 2 top 25 matchups this week are Big 12 games. We have another one at 4 p.m. Eastern in the Big 12. Number 14, Iowa State at number 2, Kansas. Kansas having a fantastic season at 15-1. They're top 15 in both offense and defensive efficiency. There's only like 3 other teams in the country that are top 15 in both offense and defensive efficiency. So Kansas is a very balanced squad. They played a fast tempo, upper third in the entire nation, as always. They always like to play fast, get up and down the court. Iowa State, though, does not like to play fast. They're in almost the bottom 300 as far as pace out of 363 teams, and really good defensive dog, 6th most efficient defense in the country. So we get the better defense and the slow down team with Iowa State. Now, the trouble is that home teams normally can dictate tempo, so we'll see if Kansas is able to speed this game up or not. Looking at the advanced numbers, at least in my power ratings, I would have this one probably Kansas on a neutral court about 3.5. So you factor in another 3.5 for a strong home court. I expect this line to be around 6.5 to 7 when it comes out on Friday night. If Iowa State's getting more than that, they could be a live dog in this game because, once again, if they can slow this game down, really good defensive half-court team here that could cause an up-tempo Kansas team some problems. But these are 2 play-on squads for me. We'll see where the line comes. 6.5 or 7. Anything higher than that, I think there could be some line value with Iowa State. All right, those are the first 2, the only 2 true top 25 games this Saturday. It's a pretty light card with the head-to-head top 25 action. So I'm going to give you one bonus game that was just a bit outside from making the cut. Before I get to that game, though, in the ACC, I want to let you know right now is a fantastic offer at WagerTalk.com. Get the rest of my college basketball season, or you can choose the NBA season. Either one or mix and match. Get them both for just $2.99 each. Once again, the normal price for the rest of college basketball is $4.79. But this weekend and this weekend only, this offer expires on Sunday night. Get the rest of the college basketball season for just $2.99 complete. Keep it simple. No promo code needed. The rest of college hoops for just $3.50 a day through the NCAA final in April. That gets the rest of January, all of February, all of March Madness, and the finals in April for less than $3.50 a day. That's a fantastic offer. No promo code needed. The rest of college hoops, just $2.99. Get my strong best bets for this Saturday right now at WagerTalk.com. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. I want to give you a third game since there's only two top 25s. I told you this would be a quick hitter video, but one game that just missed the cut is number 24 Duke at Clemson. Now, Clemson is unranked, but if you look at the additional votes, they got the second most additional votes. So that means they're theoretically 27th. So once again, 24th Clemson at 27th Clemson. And I wanted to talk about this game because obviously whoever wins this game will be top 25 next week. The loser will likely leave town. So this will be a top 25 battle between these squads at 5 o'clock Eastern on the ACC network Saturday evening. Poor old Duke. You know, this is a team that was loaded last year. Krzyzewski's final season looked like they were making a run to the title. They fell a little bit short against North Carolina, of course, their arch rival. By the way, Carolina having a down season also. The ACC in general does look a little down this year. You know, we talked about those two true top 25 matchups all being Big 12 teams this week. Duke right now is only 26 in the KenPom. They're 35th in defense, 37th in offensive efficiency. Pretty mediocre team right now by Duke standards. The question becomes, is Clemson any better? And I'm just not sure the Clemson Tigers are any better, but we will find out this week if they can crack that top 25, obviously. Right now, Clemson 57th in the KenPom ranking, 44th offense, 78th defense. They played a moderate pace, 154 overall, and normally that would mean, hey, they'll run with Duke. But what's funny about Duke this season is they're playing much slower than in years past, 259th tempo out of 363 teams. And that, of course, is because Duke has struggled to score at times this year. We'll look at an advanced line in this game. I have Duke on a neutral court favored by about 4.5 points. So at Clemson, this game will be close to a pick-em. Maybe Duke a slight road favorite, 1-2. Obviously, Clemson's going to be psyched for this game. So if Clemson's getting more than a couple points, could be a live home dog here, but we'll have to see where this line settles. Duke at Clemson, 5 o'clock Eastern. Just wanted to point that out. That's a third, close to making the cut top 25 matchup for Saturday, January the 14th. All right, those are three of the biggest games this Saturday in college basketball. Quick hitter style. Once again, doing this on Friday afternoon before the lines came out because I wanted to get it out to you so you could have some overnight handicapping advice heading into Saturday. Don't forget, NFL playoffs are here. I will have a special NFL playoff promo code for you in that Fade the Public video on Friday night into Saturday. Don't miss it. Hit subscribe, hit the bell for instant alerts. Be the first to watch when it goes live right here on WagerTalk TV. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you found this useful. And most importantly, leave me some comments below. Let me know who you like on Saturday's college basketball card. And don't forget, the rest of the college season, just $2.99. That works out to less than $3.50 a day for the rest of college hoops. Every best bet every day. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Thanks for watching. Tune in soon if the NFL Fade the Public playoff edition here on WagerTalk TV.